We gotta head over to Alameda County. The city girl mayor of Oakland, she made history as the first Hmong American mayor of a major city in the US. Well, now city girl Sheng Thao is making history once again, this time as the first ever mayor of Oakland to be successfully recalled and kicked out of office. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from Oakland, the Bay Area, definitely let me know below in the comments.
Oakland's Mayor Sheng Thao, followed by protesters who say she is not effectively managing the city.
Thank you, Chinatown! Chinatown!
An appreciative crowd for the most part in Oakland's Chinatown for embattled Mayor Sheng Thao as she spoke defiantly against those who want her recalled.
Of course, these issues didn't happen overnight, so they're not going to be solved overnight. But we are already seeing that the work is being done and the work is working.
Keep saying now, save us the cost of recalling.
As she and supporters spoke, a smaller but vocal group of those who want her out interrupted them with jeers and chants.
I think it's unfair. She hasn't had the time to prove her policies and her leadership.
Oakland chiropractor Stuart Chen says the recall effort amounts to sour grapes.
I think we should, in all earnest, give her a chance. 2 years, it's not a lot. It's going to come and go really fast. 2 more years.
Critics say Thao must be removed because she failed to crack down on crime and fired former police chief Laron Armstrong. They say she's responsible for sports teams leaving Oakland. All this under the specter of an FBI investigation in which agents raided her home. She has not been charged with a crime.
Mayor Thao, too little, too late. You had your chance. Now it's time to step off. You need to step off and allow Oakland to regain its capacity for success. Oakland has huge potential. We have a business in Oakland.
Dennis Itwa got into an argument with a Thao supporter.
I don't think she's ready for this job. I think that this job is too much for her.
He and his wife Kim say they want the mayor out. They own African Caribbean Food Market in Old Oakland, which was broken into back in August.
The problems have been happening in Oakland for years, so I'm not putting all the blame on her, but she cannot meet the moment right now. The things that needed to have been done haven't been done.
Look, if you're upset and you want to run against me come 2026 when I'm up for re-elect.
3 weeks later.
Hi, yes, I'm here with the mayor. She just got here a few moments ago. We're in Oakland, and so the numbers just are coming out. How are you feeling seeing those numbers tonight? Are you surprised, shocked?
Not at all. You know, we know that Oaklanders, including myself, we go out to the ballot late, and so I just turned in my ballot right before I came out here. We know that those numbers are coming in.
Another highly watched race does appear to be final. Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao bowed out late last night after 2 years in office. So what comes next for the town?
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
In Oakland, which has a lot to figure out in the weeks ahead. There are still more ballots to count, but it's unlikely to change the outcome. Don Len has been covering the topic for months, and he spoke to businesses and residents about their focus for Oakland's future.
Historic moment. This is the first time Oakland voters have successfully recalled a mayor. Now their focus is on fixing the city's main problems. An upbeat atmosphere in Oakland's Rock-rich neighborhood. Live music, sunny weather, and steady foot traffic. Oaklanders hope new leadership will bring needed change.
Excited for this new person, whoever it's going to be, to take on these challenges.
Blessings to you. Yes. Okay. How you doing? Nigel.
Nigel Jones owns 2 restaurants in Oakland. Both have seen fewer customers.
Small businesses, we cannot survive with the current level of foot traffic right now. It needs to pick up dramatically.
He's had to be creative, activate his restaurant space with live entertainment. Good food, he says, is no longer enough to draw customers to Oakland. Nigel says the new mayor will face the same old problem, crime. 2023 was a very violent year for the city. It's improving so far this year.
On Wednesday, a wine purveyor came to this restaurant. Within 20 minutes, he parked right here. His car was broken into. laptops stolen, et cetera, et cetera. So the numbers may have gone down, but it's still happening.
With the city facing a budget deficit and potential cuts to police and fire, he and many others want the city to laser focus on the priority issues.
I think crime is one of the main ones. I think feeling safe walking around your own neighborhood is very important, and I know that people in my community don't often feel that way.
The safety of our citizens, our shop owners, the people parking on the streets.
Duke here serves as a guard dog and security for Phoenix Optical on College Avenue.
None of them, accept responsibility for anything that happened in the city of Oakland. I really want them to be more accountable.
Sun Trend wants a new administration that's results-driven. He shut down his popular family restaurant, La Chevelle, 1 year ago due to crime. The longtime Oakland resident plans to reopen the restaurant in a neighboring city.
When I bring the crime down, and then I may consider to open the restaurant again in Oakland.
Yes, it's officially over for City Girl Thao as mayor, but the biggest money scammer in U.S. history is still under the radar of the federal government. Months ago, I reported that the FBI, along with agents from the IRS and the U.S. Postal Inspection, raided her home on June 20th, 2024, along with 3 other properties, including the owners of Cal Waste Solutions, the Duong family, and the building housing the Vietnamese American Business Association. For those who may not remember the story, let's take a look back just months before Sheng Thao was kicked out of office by Oakland residents. Many Oakland residents are waiting for answers from their mayor. They want her to explain why the FBI raided her home last week.
News we're following for you this afternoon. Multiple locations raided by the FBI in Oakland. That includes the home of Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. Mayor was due to appear at an event this morning at 10, but she was a no-show.
The raid came just days after a recall was approved, where the resident said she was incompetent and dishonest, and they wanted her out of office.
There are too many lives that have been lost, too many cars stolen, too many people who've been robbed coming from a bank, followed home. Too many things, too many businesses have closed. This mayor has blood on her hand.
That was before the raid. Now that their mayor appears to be a part of an FBI probe, many believe she should resign and stop embarrassing an already troubled city.
And as someone who's born and raised here, are sick and tired of politicians who are more focused on self-aggrandizement rather than solving the solutions, taking accountability, and stepping down if they are unfit to lead.
Sheng Thao made history when she was elected the 51st mayor of Oakland, California. Not only was she the youngest mayor ever elected at 37 years old, but she is also the first Hmong American mayor of not just Oakland, but the first Hmong American mayor of any major city in the U.S.
There is a sense of pride following Sheng Thao's victory, the newly elected and first Hmong mayor of a major U.S. city.
Growing up, you tend to not really see too much Asian representation, like media and whatnot like that.
Thao is the daughter of refugees from Laos and speaks often about her past as a domestic survivor and single mother. In 2018, she became the first Hmong to be elected to city council in California.
It's exciting to see what happens. Maybe if younger kids have someone to look up to or something to aspire towards, it might help build them up more.
Sheng Thao, she's been scamming in office, and now her city girl scamming is finally catching up to her. At this point, she's probably got a lawyer trying to prepare for whatever federal charges may be coming her way related to her scams while operating as the mayor of the city of Oakland. She's definitely going down in history as the first Hmong mayor of a major U.S. city and the first mayor of Oakland to be successfully recalled by the residents and kicked out of office. And listen, it wasn't just her. The Bay Area rejected several of their historic city girl officials this election season. Not only was Mayor Thao recalled in Oakland, but County DA Pamela Price was also recalled, and the mayor of San Francisco, London Breed, was fired by residents who voted not to re-elect her. All of these city girl officials were elected based on identity politics, becoming the first this or that, and now the residents spoke out loud and clear, obviously unhappy with their decision to elect these folks to make history. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Do you see the city girls nationwide getting rejected right now? Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to Melvin G. I appreciate you for your contribution to the channel, as well as Emmett, Dark Power, and Judas Lion. If you want to show your support for the channel too, you have to use PayPal for now. The link is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.